Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Let's Play. Today, we're going to be doing a couple of things, per usual. So, I did AFK in this little box right here, pretty much the entire night that I was sleeping, and even a couple hours after I left it up while I was not exporting, uploading the video that you guys saw for the last episode. And we did get a lot. I emptied it out, obviously. It's in this chest. We got all of this. I actually had some overflow. I'm not gonna. I had some overflow. My levels are up. You can see it's because I went ahead and got my guys over here to the Iron Trades level, which is level 2, and so I got them all prepped. So the thing that we're gonna be focusing on today is expanding their area, and I have a specific way I want to do that. That hopefully does not mess up their pathfinding. I can move these doors over here. I can actually do that very easily by just doing this. So I'm gonna move these doors. I'm gonna actually leave this one up right now. And we're going to expand this way. I'm gonna still leave a wall right here. I'll probably just move the Fletchers and put like a doorway so that they can access everything directly that way, and along with going through the hallway. But I still want to have the wall in between just to like section things off, and then we'll move the doors over to here. Is how I want to kind of treat this whole thing. But we need to have, let's say, this room be for beds, and then we can put job blocks over there, or vice versa. Maybe even, actually, I think I'd rather see the job blocks through the windows than I want to see the beds. So we might move the beds over there, because we already have plenty of beds. We can already make way more of these guys. And eventually we're going to section these guys off, which I might even be able to do. We might do that today. But we're going to dig through here. Luckily, oh, and I also want to have a doorway this way so that if we come in here, trade with these guys, and I run out of iron, I need to go grab more, then I can just run. Dang, you're getting expensive already. I can run myself right out the door over to grab more. And yeah, some of these guys are, I've already traded with them like 3 times, and they've already gotten master. Like he's got Unbreaking 1, I don't think. Silk Touch. That's good. I don't have to focus on a Silk Touch villager now because we have that. Efficiency 2 for that's not bad because that's what we have here. Actually, buy one from him. How much is that? Efficiency 1. Don't need it. Efficiency 2. Where the heck was that? Come here. Yeah, efficiency 2. I might actually... Yeah, let's buy that. We can combine it with that, get efficiency 3, and a full shovel. Unbreaking would have been nice, but that's okay. Oh, we got 2 guys. Oh, wait, did you move around? Yeah. Oh, I'm breaking 3. Anyway, so yeah, I might actually end up putting these guys into some cubbies. We'll see. I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. I like them roaming around a little bit. Somebody did suggest in the comments to put a name tag on them, which is a really good idea. Granted, I don't need to do it for these guys. So, I might just like put their job blocks in certain areas. So maybe put only these guys over here, only the librarians over there, and the Fletchers over there. So that way, during the day when I'm going to go to them, they're all going to be in the same corners. The librarians are the only ones that I'd be having to click through. So I guess having a name tag is not a bad idea. I think these guys sell name tags. But anyway. So yeah, we already have over a stack, like so fast. I've only traded with those guys maybe 3 times. You just saw one of them, and we already have over a stack. It's actually insane. We can quickly go through our supply of iron, but it really isn't that bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and expand here. Let's combine these. Get quite the levels now. I had like 31 levels, and then I traded with those guys a few times, and now it's already 39. So that's where the trades start going. It's big time levels. Let's do this. Perfect. And then yeah, we're gonna expand. Probably right here. I wonder if I can get into this area that I already mined. I won't go too far. Might be thinking of the wrong spot. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I feel like I would already hit it. So we're just gonna expand a good chunk here. And then I will be able to like have a place for their beds. We're gonna have to change the floor obviously too, so I might have to get some spruce to put down there. And then we're gonna organize like their living area to make it easier to kind of mess around with things. Should I? I'll just leave a 1 block wall. That's fine. There's really no point of leaving the wall. I could just leave it open, but I kind of want to have it sectioned off just so that when we're walking by, looking through the window, you know, it looks a little bit nicer. I could window the other side as well, but I think I'll just have the doorway from the outside, and that'll probably be good enough for me. Let's see real quick. Make this easy on myself. We got X60. Okay, we'll go down to 60 over here. Oh, there we go. Started actually coming across some things. All right. That does not surprise me. What's here? Yeah, okay. So we will avoid going out to that. And I'm going to end up covering that up anyway. I do want to have doors. I know all that stuff. Let me get rid of this. Go over to that spot. Almost. There we go. And then we're going to have to expand on the top here and on the bottom. And not too shabby. I need to get lanterns in this area. It's not too decorated at the moment, so I'm not really too worried about it. Kind of keeping the walls stone and all that. I might even go ahead and replace all the walls to be stone, even though that's not going to be the permanent like block that I'm going to use for the walls in here. But I could probably decorate right now. At least like getting with the walls what they're going to be. All right, and then that. Boop, boop, boop. Of course, we're going to have to expand there if we do that with the dirt on the outside. That's just going to go outside. Okay. I think this will be the bedroom because we're gonna need a lot more space for beds. Like, I can't really expand in here anymore at all. So we're gonna end up changing this a bunch of times. I'm gonna make this like the wall of toolsmiths, and then make this the wall of these guys. Or no, maybe this side can be the wall of them because I only need a few Fletchers, and maybe a couple in betweens. So I think all of this will be those guys, which gives me the option to have 2, 3, 4. So we're going to have the option to have 2 or 3 more before we're running into a space issue there. I really am going to have more villagers than I need at a certain point. And I don't know what's going on with their whole bed thing. Oh, I already have more beds. They just haven't eaten. I got to give them food. I got to bring some food in here. I'm going to finish this before I even let those guys out. That's kind of why I wanted to leave the door up. They're not getting in my way while I'm trying to do this. But super simple stuff here. I'm not really sure what I have planned for the second part of the episode because it's not going to take the entire time. But we're gonna figure that out. We're gonna go fly on the fly off the cuff. No, we're gonna just kind of like take it as we go on this episode, kind of like we did the end of the last episode. I don't remember what we did at the end of the last episode. What the heck did I do? Did I wanted to go? What did I do at the end of the last episode? I don't know what I did. I changed my mind. I remember that. I was supposed to go adventuring, and then I went down there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I might have got these guys set up is what I think I did. Anyhow, let me quickly just change these walls and stuff. Okay, got the floor in. So, is this the single wall right? Yeah, okay. No, it's not. There's 2. I guess that kind of works out. I might just tear it down. Anyway, let's go ahead and we're going to put up some... Oh, no. Oh, sorry, guys. Hold on. We're going to put up some columns here. And I never really used cobblestone for walls, so let's see what that looks like. Okay, we got the grass here. Go ahead and expand this. Like I said, I want a doorway here, but I don't want the walls to... All right, yep, I forgot it's thunderstorming. That's right. I know. Get away from me. Don't need a creeper coming up behind me. I gotta go in there and sleep. I don't very often come across thunderstorms, so I kind of forget that they spawn the mobs in the game as well. Cover this up. Make it look a little bit natural. We can cover it up from the inside once we get in there. There. Okay, let's go sleep real quick so I don't die while I'm doing this. That would be super unfortunate considering we're not even on episode 10 yet. This is episode 7, I believe. Wow, it's episode 7 already. That's crazy. And I don't know when I'm gonna. I wonder. I gotta look back and see when I went to the end on the first season, because I really have no rush on that at all. I don't feel the need to do it. I think I'm gonna get netherite before I go to the end. I think that I'm actually gonna do that this time. Instead, I'm just gonna get netherite before I even bother going to the end. Then that way we can kind of get that out of the way. Gosh, there we go. And not have to worry about, after getting all this stuff, messing it up. So let me go ahead real quick. I'll just lay out some, we'll do 3. That's probably not even gonna work out, I bet. Oh, almost. It does. I mean, I'm gonna have to knock the wall back 1 just to make that perfectly fit. We're gonna do that real quick. Just knock this back 1 more. Oh, there's, if I would have gone 1 more block, I would have seen this cavern that, okay. Well, we're gonna utilize this. I'm not gonna get rid of it. We're not gonna use it for this space right now, but when I expand my base even further, I'm gonna put doors here, and I might actually go ahead and just put doors here now, and this can be my path through. We can utilize this for something. Let me just open it up right now. Yeah, we'll be able to go in and out this way. So that's good. But I want to, first things first, let's do this. And we're gonna have to go back here 1 block, which is gonna be trouble because my villager's gonna come through here. Let me put this up first. So then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. So 4, 5. It's the middle. It is indeed. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and put this. I might add some depth to this, but it's gonna be super simple at first here. And get the dirt. And this will just be a doorway, so that'll be easy. What do we got? 1, 2. No, that's 4 and 4. Yeah. Okay. Good. So for this side, I don't have to worry too much. We're just gonna put a door there. I'll go ahead and get some of these boys. And then maybe some of those I might need. I don't know. But we're going to do that like that. Bam, bam. There we go. We can put a door right there. We go down here with the spruce real quick as well. And then we can, once we close all this off and it's nice and safe for our guys, we're going to, then we'll do the back wall here. Because they're going to run through. Without a doubt, they're going to run right through there. Like, oh, what's over here? I ain't been over here. I've been stuck over here for most of them for their whole lives, but all right. And then I want 2 iron doors. And we'll get some pressure plates on this side. I guess we can do those. I don't want the door. And then buttons over here, which I suppose we can. Where am I going to put the buttons? Yeah, we'll just do these. It's going to be on the cobble. Perfect. I'll have to put doors on that side. I'm not going to be too worried about it. All right. And then for this, I think this side we're going to leave as it is for now. So I can line the beds of that wall. And I'm obviously, if I'm going to expand, I'm going to continue to expand that way. So we'll leave that for now. This side can just be like this. And then we'll do some kind of a design here. Just to give it some amount of depth, I guess. Make it look a little bit different. And then, I don't know, we could put like, I was going to say paintings, but there's not enough paintings to put there. So, I don't know what we're going to put there. We'll put something there. These are 1, so I think there is enough paintings actually to do different paintings on all of these. So let me go get some paintings real quick. And I'll give these guys food before I can actually free up some space. You guys want some food? All of you guys? There you go. Pass that amongst yourselves. Have fun with it. Yep. Party time, all that jazz, whatever you guys want to do. Yeah, let's grab some of that real quick. Don't need any of that right now. And we need, what, four paintings. Very easy. We got extra stuff here. And I got some stick. Well, I don't actually have that many sticks. Do I have enough? I think I may have enough. Yeah, that's I'm not gonna have enough. 4 paintings. Oh, I mean, nice. Okay. Exactly. I think there is new single paintings. I'm probably wrong about that. I think there is. And there should be... Yeah, there's that. I'm gonna get a... Is there like a new one? I don't want one of the old ones. Do they not do new 2s? I guess I'll do that one then. And then we can have to see for these. Actually, this is going to kind of mess up the other side. Potentially. Well, we might as well just see first. There we go. And then, am I gonna mess it up? It is, okay. Well, I'm gonna open it up first then. And then they can come over if they want. The heck? And I have to take down the buildings up top too, because there's really just no reason. I was actually gonna take this wall down anyway. And then put up another one, so we'll see how we can make this work with this side. I'm gonna get rid of this door because there's no reason to this being here now. Put the second door over here. There we go. And then we're gonna take all the beds, put them up against this wall. I'll have to free up some space before I do that. I'm gonna do... Yeah, we'll get like an old style looking right there. Why not? Not too shabby at all. Pretty nice even, some would say. Okay, and then yeah, let's do excuse me, sir, do you mind? Is that gonna mess it up? Oh yes, because I need to go in. So I'm gonna have to move this stuff. Alright, let me get a chest and throw it like up on this wall real quick to get some... Clear up some space for these beds. All this stuff in there. Might as well throw the paintings, that too. Yeah, that's good. That should be enough space for all these beds. Snag all these and put them in the other room so that we can move around all the job blocks as we need to. Everybody should be locked in, and if they're not locked in, I probably didn't need them right now anyway, so not a big deal. All right, you guys are going to be sleeping right over here. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to kind of get... I guess I could just match it, right? They can be in the middle of the room. It's not really a big deal to me. I have like a walkway of beds here. Yeah, that's fine. And then we can even expand all the way down. That's completely fine with me. Walk out the doors. This is not going to be permanent. It's just a place to put them at the moment. And then now we can move everybody. Oh, they're doing a thing. Take all the job blocks over here. And then same thing with these. Let's put those there. And then I'm gonna actually need to move these. Anyway. Oh! Who did I hit? Who did I hit? One of those guys, I think. You mad at me? Okay, that was risky. I wonder why they're not mad. Like, some of them do get mad, but some of them don't. I don't understand. But whatever. Yeah, we'll just put these guys right there. They're gonna be in the corner anyway. Even though this one might be messed up with however I'm gonna do this wall, because I don't want it to be ugly on this side. But the way I have it going at the moment, it might be. Let's just get a few more stairs. All right, so that's the wall. So doop doop doop. Yeah, I don't want to make this space too small by making this even pushed in. And I don't want it to be ugly over here either. We're kind of... There's got to be a way I can make this work. Now, to be fair, the back of these, you can't see them because the painting. So let me do this, maybe. And then these guys can be put in between. And that's probably a good way of doing it. Yeah. That seems to... Yeah, that'll be a good way of doing that. And then I don't want them to get stuck in here either. So maybe I should take out at least like that. Get them to funnel through. There we go. I'll have to open this up a little bit because they're just going to get stuck on everything. To move that chest and put it in here. And then, yeah, the paintings. Finish off the paintings. There, that's the same as this one. And perfect. I like that. I don't use paintings that often, and the older ones obviously make it feel a little bit older, like an old style build. But this is like a basement build, so it kind of makes sense. And the cobblestone too. The new paintings look really nice, and the old ones I like them. I don't hate them at all. So I'm not trying to like say that they suck or anything. I just don't really use them that often, so it does feel kind of like a old cozy build. Yeah, I'll just do that. I need to replace all these walls with, but these ones will be good for now. I probably will end up expanding this somehow, but I don't really want to finish these off just yet. And then I wish I had carry on for moving this chest, but we don't really have too much in there, so I guess it's not a big deal. Just take it, but I guess we can even put it like right here. Nope. There. Nope. There we go. There we go. Perfect. All right. Get that in there. This iron as well. And then now we have a good doorway going into here. They can do their jobs in here. And then I can get in and out in a couple different ways. Get the babies going. I gave them food. Probably need to give them more food. That is perfect. Okay. I am very happy with this setup at the moment. And it'll continue to go obvious. Oh, my render distance is like super low right now. Actually, I just forgot about that. I changed it yesterday. It's like, why did they just come into existence? Yeah, there we go. I need to get rid of this guy. I don't like him in here. I think that he'll spawn back anyway because there's so many villagers, but... And then I should definitely have a double door situation here. Well, hopefully none of them get out. I mean, if they get out, I'm kind of screwed, so I should definitely situate that. They're all sleeping right now. I'm not too worried about it. Run into our base here. Oh, and I love this whole setup, by the way. Like, I liked it when I was doing it, but I was running through here earlier before I started recording, and I was like, I just love being able to travel in between all of the builds, but externally they're different. It's very nice. Like, I like the tunnel thing, and I think I want to kind of keep it going throughout the world. And what I mean by that is if we are going to build in this area, obviously you can only connect things so much. We could always have like a underground, underground thing going like, you know, this way under things, but I like it being on the same level like that for the most part. So what I mean is if I like end up building things over here, let's say, I'm gonna take care of this guy. Nope, I don't have. What? Oh my gosh, you got punch on that thing. Okay. All right, come on, brother. Come on now. Come on, guys. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What are we doing? Anyway, if I end up building like something over here, we can tunnel to it all the way directly there. Anything on the other side of the mountain, I can have a tunnel going through to be able to run under the mountain instead of having to go over it. Like, I really like the tunnel thing. I think I'm going to fixate a little bit on like external builds that attach to this hill, at least for a little while. Obviously, we're going to work on like hopefully a bunch of stuff in this world, but that's kind of what I'm thinking about right now. This is already disconnected, but we could have another, well, we have this door here, so it's very close to being able to get access to this. And this should be continuously running while we've done all that. Yeah, we already got another couple of stacks. It's just a beautiful thing to have this in this world. And we'll get a better one, as I keep saying, but we don't even need that right now, honestly. It's not really like a necessity. We're pretty set on a lot of this stuff. I gotta get all these guys situated on their different enchants jobs and and all that jazz. Like, we could probably trade with these guys right now. Let me go ahead and take this. Oh, he's expensive. I'll wait on that. I'm not going to trade if they have 6. It's just a waste. 4 is fine. We're still getting ridiculous emeralds here in comparison to the work that we had to do to get this many on the last one. It was like 10 double trees to get 2 stacks. It was absolutely insane. And I will get these guys going on zombifying, but it's not anywhere near a priority right now. The main thing I would like really be fixated on getting their stuff maxed out like that would be when I'm starting to buy like glass for mega builds and like different blocks such as like quartz. I know you can buy quartz from certain villagers. If I'm trying to buy things like that for build projects where I need villagers, then of course I'm gonna get these guys to the lowest cost I can, making the most emeralds I can. But for now, really not a priority. You guys are hanging out. All right, you know what? I'm going to go ahead, like I said I was going to, and tear down these other houses here, just because this is just not going to be what we're using this area for. We'll go ahead and just rip all of this up just to be done with it, get it out of the way. I feel like we'd be better off anyway to, like, use this area for what it is. I don't want to have anything directly next to the cow pen here, which is effectively kind of like a, I don't want to say barn, but it kind of is. Like, that's kind of what I'm using it for, really. So I don't want to have anything like right next to it. This can be like a farming spot. At least that land can. I need to like section it off a little bit better and maybe put some fencing like around all this stuff to be connected to that. But I do want to have houses cleared of it, except for the farmhouse there that we're going to make that into. And we'll probably just do a full redesign on that house anyway to make it look like an actual farmhouse. But I don't want to have all this stuff right in our way here. We could potentially put something here. I don't know, like next to these guys. Maybe have like a silo. I don't know. We'll come up with stuff. I'm not too sure just yet. Either way, I do need these gone. So I'm going to tear them up. All right, I have spent a little bit of time doing some housekeeping stuff. I kind of just like got on, and I don't know why, but I decided that I wanted to just like watch a TV show and do some monotonous things. So we got a bunch of logs here. I just was chopping down some trees. I also got some netherite. I went mining for some netherite. We got a little bit of that going. We just spent what we had for wool on beds. That was pretty much all I did for that. But it's okay because we have so many sheep that they quickly get stacked up. That's probably what we're going to use most of the sheep farm for anyway. Because we already stacked up to more than what we had before. Because I was shearing those guys, and I did the wood, I did the netherite, and I think that's all I really did. I traded with these guys a little bit, but not much. In that time, we also had our farm running for the iron farm, so we did replenish a few stacks there. And that's pretty much where I left off with you guys. Like, you guys got caught up now. But yeah, I did finally look at the comment of TTS Galleries, one of the channel members requested to be a golden dandelion. So there we are. I think that's all. Request. Will Higgs did suggest that I name some things after people in the world, which we're going to get to here soon enough, but I haven't had anything to name after yet. I mean, there is the town. If anybody has a town name suggestion, please leave it down below. But what I'm going to do right now is I want to make this a farmhouse. And it's really not that far off from how I want the farmhouse to look, to be honest. I think I'm going to leave the chimney, and we're just going to modify this a little bit. And that's going to be... Yeah, I'm going to leave this how it is. I'll replace that. I want to extend this out 1 block. Probably. Leave the chimney. Might get rid of this part. Yeah, we're going to get rid of this part. No need to have that. I want the front door to be like right here. I'm going to make it 2 floors and extend this out 1 block. So let me grab some stuff real quick here that I'm going to need. Cobblestone. Not sure if we have too much cobblestone, but we're just going to use the same block palette. Cobblestone, wood, oak wood, possibly some spruce, obviously, to spruce it up a bit. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, we don't have any other planks. Cobblestone. We got a little bit of cobble. I don't know if I'll need that. I'll take the mossy, though. Yeah, that'll be enough there. Don't need the brick. I should keep it, but we can always get more. I'm sure you can buy that from villagers. I'm not sure if that's one of the things or not. I do want to have a front porch coming off this. And I guess the roof, does it need to be... Yeah, I want to go up a little bit. So we're going to just tear the roof off this place. And then we're going to make it a little bit taller. Let me just do that real quick. Match whatever I have here. Very simple roof. I don't really need to memorize how this is because it's plain and simple. I can probably just use the same amount of blocks too. And we only want to go up a little bit, maybe a couple blocks up because of what I'm thinking of doing here. Let me just tear all this off because I think I'll just use exactly this amount. I actually do need some slabs for the porch that I want to do on the front. But outside of that, we shouldn't need any more blocks than what's sitting here. Alrighty. Yeah, all that's going to stay. The windows in the back, I might have to adjust how they look because it's going to look a little weird. But it should be fine. Only thing I want to add on like the sides is the porch and then a small little balcony. Tiny balcony on the 2nd floor window. Probably the one that I was talking about doing last season. I believe I did like a demonstration with shelves. So I want to do that. And the chimney here is literally just going to be for aesthetics. There will actually be no use for it whatsoever on the inside. So there's that. Yeah, let's go ahead and just put that down. Get rid of this wall. Take this. And that'll give us a good judgment. So I think I just want to go up maybe 2 additional blocks. I'll have to make this a little bit taller, but that's fine. I think just another 2 blocks will probably get us where we want to be. And then we can do like that. Is that right? No, that. Nope. That's the right. Okay. Yeah, we'll do front door will not be here. We're going to put some windows on the side. Probably match that side. And then change the other bit there. I'll throw some mossy in just a minute. But we'll just do the whole thing like this so I can kind of keep it straight. I'll match, actually. Nope. Match that like that. Just kind of see where I'm at. And then I want to match where the floor is going to be to make sure I have enough room here. We'll take this out. I get rid of that? Okay. All right, so then we put this down. And the floor can be... Oh, dang it. So that's going to be there. We'll put the floor... Well, I'd probably make this... that. And I don't know if we have room for stairs or not. I basically just wanted to make this small building to be a farmhouse, obviously, but I want it to have a purpose as well. And that purpose is going to be for... is that good? Yeah. This is going to be for the storage for this stuff. We'll put a bed in here as if there's a bedroom and stuff like that, but it's going to be mainly for storage of this stuff here. All the crops and we'll have some in there, like in our main base we'll have some, but like overflow storage for all this stuff, you know, maybe steaks at some point, leather, what have you. I don't know how much storage we're going to have on that, but the sheep, the wool, wheat, potatoes, sugarcane, because at some point we're going to have, well, I might have this stored somewhere else because this is an automatic farm, but we can always expand this, and we're going to need storage for it, so I want to have it. Yeah, we'll go ahead now and replace our roof, which we're actually going to need a few more blocks because I am extending this enough here, and then this is going to be enough to be in. Yeah, okay, this will be perfect, actually. It'll just go ahead all the way over. I will finagle how I'm going to do the front porch afterwards. That's not right. This is just like a standard roof. Really basic. Just like go all the way up like this. And then we'll do that. And there's gonna be slabs on top. Was it a 2-block? I didn't extend it at all. Must have been. I didn't extend it, so. Actually, I might have. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. Oh, I can actually see real quick. Yeah, we only have 3 of these. It couldn't have been. Whatever. Unless they just combine the two like that on top. Maybe that's what I should do, actually, to keep it the same. Yeah, we'll do that. I usually don't do double stairs like this, but it probably is best to keep everything looking the same. And we're going to have to most likely change this part, but I'm just going to do it just to kind of see how everything's looking first before I bother messing with it. Go. Bam. Bam, bam. Okay. And then, yeah, just easy peasy all the way over. We'll get everything else that we need. The front porch will just be like slabs down to like a fenced in little porch area. Nothing crazy. And then as far as the internals go for like what we're gonna do for stairs, I don't know. But I wanna use the as little space as possible. So if we need to, you know, we'll finagle that how we're gonna. Let's get a few more of these. I already had one of those, of course. You know me, I gotta have 50. 50 different crafting tables, 50 shears. That's just how we roll on the Wired Spam channel. All right, and then finish off a couple other places. There we go. Bam, bam. All right. Cool. Yeah, that's done. Looking not great, but that's okay. The side doesn't look fantastic either. And then I got to see how this balcony is going to work. But first, let's go to bed before we got a creeper coming and messing things up for us. Do not want that. Oh, yeah, and we just hit day 100 last day. I kind of forgot about that. I was looking at that. There's a little bit of AFK time. Probably, I don't know how many days go in 8 hours. Decent chunk, actually. So, like, we're not actually at 100 days played. We did have AFK overnight at one point. But we do have 100 days in this world. That's pretty cool. I'm going to get rid of these because we're not going to use them. We're going to do as much storage as we can. Actually, I'll have a staircase. We're going to put a lot of storage upstairs. I like having staircases, so we're gonna have one. Which means I need a few more of these. So we're gonna keep the oak going. There we go. I'm gonna need some slabs as well. I'll also need some of these boys. Just a few. I think only one set should be just fine. I might even have some extras at the house, but you know what? Let's just make new ones. Might as well. All right. Bam, bam. Perfect. This will probably be the block we use anyway for like the block you're standing on. I need to get some glass panes. Okay. Yeah, so if that's going to be there, then we're going to go down like that. Actually, break that. Bam, bam. And I used to hate when this stuff was in front of the window, but I don't really mind nowadays. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's not going to work there. Okay. Yeah, we'll be able to put quite a bit of storage here. And then maybe even just fill in. Like, this is just be a completely practical, like, attic. I don't know why I struggled with that word. Let me check the back. So I might just put a window here. Yeah, I think we'll just do a window. It's not going to be perfect. I'll look at it in just a second. But it's going to match the rest here. Yeah, that's fine. That'll work. That'll be just fine. And then for this, I want to do this. And if I can, I might have to go out. That. Okay, cool. Nope. Nope. That one's a little complicated. I have to get down here. Perfect. We'll drop down. What are we looking at? Very nice. I like that a lot. I'm actually very fond of that. Let's change this to spruce. I think that would work better. It's not going to look quite as uniform on the inside, but, you know, big whoop. And as far as the door goes, I only want one door. I want a stair above that door. And then we do that. And then we can also break a couple blocks to put down the mossy here. We don't have much, but we'll replace some of what we had. There we go. Okay. And we'll do full, probably oak, maybe spruce on the bottom, oak roof for the porch, which I'll do in just a moment. First things first, actually, we'll move this door over one. I want a window, probably here. See if we want to put the wood trimming on the side, most likely. Replace this. Boom. And boom. And then let's get the... Yeah, let's do that. Make this a little bit easier here. Is that right? No, that's not right at all. How do you do that? There we go. And then same thing here. It's probably necessary. Ooh, that doesn't look good at all. Let's do a one. We'll do one. The fact that it's touching that. Is these touching? Okay, those are touching it. So it matches the aesthetic. I'll put that in there. It looks weird now, but we're going to put a roof on here. So for the porch, let me first make the platform, which we'll do with spruce. A little platform. Probably that big. I think that works. Get some stairs going. I got to replace the stairs up top too, so that's kind of fitting. And we do like this. And then also this one. Yeah, that just fits better. It matches the oak trimming here. So that's just a lot better. I could do a slab potentially, but I think that just looks quite fine. All right, let's just fill in all this stuff. Probably, yeah, that. Let that grow over. And then, yeah, we're gonna want to get. I might want to do. Let's just do spruce fencing. That's probably fine. Bet it looks good. Just a few of these. Probably actually gonna need more than that. And then, yeah, we'll do like this. Once I get this in, go up one probably. There we go. And there. That's actually perfect. Almost lines up exactly where I want it. I didn't want it to be yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Same thing here. Like that. And then we want to go through there and connect them. But leave ourselves the space on the inside so we have a little more headroom. And there we go. That is beautiful. We actually had the perfect amount. Oh, nope, we need two more. Of course, I had to speak. And then throw in the torches there and there, I guess. Not bright enough. We need to get some lanterns in here, actually. Throw that down there. And there. Okay, that'll do it. And then also there. Okie doke. And then yeah, the fencing real quick. Bam, bam, bam. And there we go. All right, that's beautiful. Let's see what this looks like. That's quite nice. I got the fireplace coming through the top, which I wanted. We'll do the doors up top here because I'm kind of missing those. And then that's pretty good. It's bigger, so we have more space. We have plenty of wall room here. I mean, there's a bunch of barrels. What is that? 12 barrels we can have. Balcony, which I do want to cover with the doors. And then I think I'll just do oak doors probably. Do this. Bam, bam. Should I do? No, that's going there. Okay. But that is perfect. Let's get a good look at this. Yeah. Yes. It's quite simple, but it's an add-on to the village. So, I mean, what do you know, it's supposed to be. I could maybe throw in something on the backside as like a window. Maybe. Let's see. Like a little peak there. Not sure if it would fit. And I do need to change this because it just looks really awkward. So we're just going to extend this like that. No. We're going to do that. Yeah, that's the best thing to do there. Okay. I actually did a similar build to this on a main channel. Not similar to this, but I made a hotel that kept this exact... I think it was this one. No, it wasn't this building, but a similar building. And it just went up and kept the villager thing. So I like doing that. That's quite nice. It just keeps it a part of the village. So on the outside, I could probably throw some stuff. Let's decorate a little bit. We're going to get some hay bales on the outside here. And just to like fill in this corner. Just like wrap them like that. Does that work? Nah, I want to do that. There. Okay, that like wraps around the corner. I don't really like how that's going. Let's do... There. That's better. Okay. Yeah, get a little pile there. Just don't like how this kind of... Yeah, I'll let that kind of stretch. This isn't going to. Okay, so that helps there. And then I could put some windowsills maybe. We'll put in the windows first. I know I have some glass panes over here probably from one of these other builds. I have to. No shot that I don't. Let's see. Gonna be in miscellaneous most likely. Oh, glass. Oh, perfect. Okay, we got plenty. Gotta love being organized. And I got plenty of wood on me, I guess, to make all the barrels that I need. Let me see if I got any slabs in here before I waste the wood. I want to do that. It's also about to get dark. Slabbage. Slabbage is gonna be in wood. Yep. Oh, plenty. Plenty. And look at that. It'll add to it. Yeah, I got extra doors. I should have just came over here. What am I doing? Go to sleep if we can. Not yet. Is it dark? Getting there. Yeah, it's gonna be dark enough. Let's go to bed. I will go to sleep. Yeah. Okay. And as far as internal decoration, we won't go super fancy today. I don't really need to be honest. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. Throw in these windows. That works, and it doesn't. They're not covered by the stairs now. Which, like I said, I didn't really care if they were. Oh, and then we'll throw. But it is a bonus if they're not. Throw those there. Let's make all of these boys that we need to. Have to throw that in front of that. What do we got here? So, bam. We need 12 of those. I'm gonna have enough. No. No. Wait. Oh, I messed that up. How did I mess that up? 12. Oh, perfect. Right on the dot, too. All right. And then we'll fill all that in. And I'm not even going to put signs on there. We really don't need them. Is this the... Yeah, no, that's the outside. Yeah, we don't really need the signs. This is just going to be filled up with all the overflow stuff we get with the farming things, which is perfect for for this. I'm going to get rid of this chest. This is what I wanted to do. I want to get rid of this chest. I mean, I guess before I do that, let me go organize what I have on me. And we'll come back and we're going to get rid of that chest. I just don't like it sitting there. It doesn't make any sense. I also get rid of the wool chest. It's nice to have it right there, but we really just don't need it sitting there like that. It doesn't make any sense. This is stone. This isn't stone, but I'm going to put it there just because I have nowhere else to put that. Wheat. Wood variants. Planks. Actually take these because I like to keep some planks on me. And then logs. Beautiful. These are way harder to farm. I should have used those for the barrels. Or these for the barrels, but whatever. And then the glass. Okay. Now we can go grab all this stuff. I also killed a couple Endermen. I don't remember if I had one of those in or not, but I know I just did one before. Oh, we tore down that. That's the first thing. We'll go look at that in a minute. It's nothing crazy, but that was the whole thing that I stopped recording for, was to tear down that thing. So, yeah, we did do it. Oh, okay. We'll have to come back in here for that. Don't need that chest. I'll put it inside here. We're going to have, if we fill up the top, you know, could always use it. Maybe I will have some kind of, I'll do the leather thing here in a second. Let's do seeds. Wheat. I'll put sugarcane down there because it's not really related. These are going to fill up the fastest, so I'm actually going to do wheat here. Wheat there. Potatoes. If we don't need carrots, but maybe eventually something there. Sugarcane. Maybe this will all be sugarcane here, because that's probably going to fill up quite a bit. So actually we'll do that. And let me get 12 different... I should have all the leather I need for 12 of these boys. The item frame, jeez. Alright, we'll grab 12 item frames. And we'll check on everything else over here after that. I like that being there. That's nice. It's better than what it was. Mob drops. Oh, I thought I had... Wait. Nope. Wait, what? I thought I had a bunch of leather. What did I do with the leather? Unless I have a chest over here. You would think I would, because unless I used it... Oh, I did use it all, didn't I? I'm thinking of something else. Okay, I guess we'll have to kill some cows. I'd really rather have item frames. I don't want to leave this here. Okay, let me feed these guys. And then I can take out some of them. Hopefully, I don't have to take out too many. Go ahead. Everybody get fed. Come on. Everybody better get fed. Okay. I gotta take out... Get 12. So, if you help me out, we'll be all good, man. You guys will be all set. I don't have looting on this thing. I don't have to cook this food, though, because I do have fire aspects. That's nice. Oh, easy. Come on. Look at that, 12 right on there. That's good stuff. Thank you, guys. Beautiful. I don't have enough sticks. I might. Let's run in here. And then I guess I'll grab this, too, while we're at it. I don't want to leave this stuff all in the open. We'll figure out where we're going to put it. I could put this stuff downstairs in this chest. I'll go ahead and do that. Could be like the animal section down here. Because I'm going to have less of this, obviously. And we'll double chest it. And then maybe we'll put cow stuff there. I'll just get that in a minute. If I have enough wood, I'll do it. Yeah, it's only half of what I need. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to have enough wood. Perfect. Throw these up here. Oops. There we go. All right, and then this is going to be seeds. Wait, what? Oh, all this will be seeds. Hold on. I don't even know if I need that many seeds or why I would save that many seeds, but that's what I'm going to do. Wheat. Sugar cane. And I'll do potatoes once I get some in here. I don't even have extra. I'm kind of just using them as I get them. All right, beautiful. Okay, and then this will be all the animal stuff down here. I should probably go ahead and shear these guys while I'm thinking about it. So I'm going to do that. Here, buddies, how you guys doing? Mind. If you get too many sheep, it's kind of annoying because you can't shear all of them if they get all like bundled up. So I don't really want to breed anymore because I really don't need any more. But I would max them out. Just it's kind of useless because you can't even get all of them. Kind of just sitting there spam clicking. And in that time, more of them grow their wool back. That's good for wool anyway. And I know there's auto wool farms and stuff, but I don't know if I really need that. Like, look, we just got a stack of wool. One harvest stack of wool. Like, that's way more than enough. I don't even need this much. So, not complaining, and I'll take it. This can all go towards, like, we don't even have maxed out villagers right now. And this can go towards, like, netherite mining. And by the way, it's hilarious because I don't even have the template. I thought about that when I was doing it. I'm like, I don't have the template. But I'm like, you know what? We'll have netherite once we get the template, right? We'll already have some netherite. So big wool. That's kind of funny. But I just really was like, if you guys ever, like, want to play Minecraft and you just want to do, like, some monotonous things, that's kind of what I was going through. I was like, I just want to do some, like, stuff where I don't have to think too hard and I can just, like, watch a TV show. So I can just catch you guys up. Not like it's a huge deal. But yeah, this is nice. I'm glad we made that. Okay. Let's check on our villagers, see where we're at with iron also. See what the farm collected. And here's the area. We tore down all the stuff right here. Kind of got used to not seeing it because I did spend at least an hour in the world after recording yesterday. But yeah, we tore all that down. So that's cool. Let's see what we got over here. This thing is constantly running, which is nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Very good. I'll take it. I'll just actually bring all this over to trade. Might as well just trade as we can. We get quite the amount of levels from this, too. Like, I have 40 levels. I don't even need it now. Trade up with you guys. Appreciate you. And I did add one of them. I did add another one. I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. No, wait, where's the other guy? Wait. Wait. I'm missing villagers. Wait, what? Wait, what? And why are you hurt? Mending? And I'm breaking 2. I had a protection 3. I had like 4 of you, right? I had 2 of you. Where did they go? Everything's lit up. The iron golem would have taken care of anything that came in here. Wait, I'm so confused. I don't understand. There's no way for them to get out. This is an iron door, iron door. Where would they have gone? Nothing can get in. Why are you hurt? What happened in here? I don't understand. I don't even have flashback footage to go back. Yeah, look at that. I'm missing like... Okay. I gotta get some potatoes to replace them. That's annoying. I don't understand what could have happened to those guys. I even like gave them a bunch of potatoes while I was doing the rest of the stuff. I guess we gotta expand this potato farm because this is not gonna keep up with them. That doesn't even make it. I don't understand where they would have gone. They can't get out. Nothing can get in. Oh, iron golem is damaged, and I didn't do that. Unless it like spawned in the wall when it. I just don't understand. Villagers amaze me. You know, there's literally no way they could possibly get hurt, and somehow half died. I think we literally had like We have one Fletcher now. I'm gonna look at it in a second. I'm gonna see. I think we had like half of them die. You guys pick all that up and do what you gotta do. Yeah, we have another one of the. We got one of these guys missing. One of these guys missing. 2 of those guys missing. That's almost half. Yeah, half of those, almost half. Literally almost half of our villagers completely missing. I just. Like, can I get in? Can I join? Okay. I don't know what to think. This just doesn't make any sense to me. It's not too much of a loss. I mean, Protection 3 is easy to replace. The other one was like Fortune, which I don't need anymore. So, like, it's not a big deal. I just don't understand what happened. I need to fix that, but there can't be, like, nothing could have spawned in here. This is all lit up. Like, this is lit up plenty. Unless this isn't lit up enough. Try that, I guess. Put a torch there, might as well. I think it is, though. It should be. Unless this might not be lit up enough at night, I guess. There was nothing in that corner. I don't know. I don't claim to understand these villagers. Can you guys, like, go to your job block so I can, trade with you? Yeah, you ain't got nothing. Oh, Silk Touch Shovel, if I need that. That's a good shovel. That is a... 2 of those, and that's a perfect... Well, almost a perfect Silk Touch Shovel, but that's a really good Silk Touch Shovel. Dude, nice trade. You guys got anything as good as that? No, you just got a regular efficiency 2. Efficiency 1. Ugh, disgusting. You disgust me. You guys go to your job blocks. Get to work. There we go. You go to your thing. Go to your block. Come on. Are you playing? Dude, he's playing with me. Oh. There we go. Oh, they just reset. I can't even keep up with them, honestly. The baby's in there. All alone, too. I gave them stacks. I gave them stacks on stacks. Oh, I didn't really give them... I gave them a stack and some of potatoes, and they made 1 kit. You guys got stacks of potatoes in your inventory. Oh, I gotta move all this. You realize I have that much cobble? Put this stuff up, man. What am I doing? I gotta take some inventory on my house here. Look at that. Organize this a little bit. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, cool. Yeah, any of you other guys want to get something named after you, please let me know. We got 3 of you guys named after something else. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. We got the farmhouse. We destroyed some things here. We traded up with the villagers. Got the sheep continued to be going good. I'll customize this area even more as we go. But I kind of just want to keep this, like, farming area. Might even fence it all in at some point to keep, like... Actually, it lines up perfectly. Like, if I was to put a fence here and go down and, like, let's say, like, here all the way over to maybe even up here. Just have the fence go around this all the way over. We can flatten all this and completely fill it in with... I think I might actually do that. Get rid of this once I have the equipment to make an automatic sugarcane farm. Put it over in a warehouse over there. Fill all this in with potatoes and wheat. Fence the line I just did all the way. And then continue the fence all the way down here. Get rid of that because that's ugly. And then fence ending here and connect it here. And that'll completely fence in the entirety of like a good sized area for the farm. And then this, so that all that will be fenced in, then we could treat back here, you know, another warehouse maybe here if I can fit it right next door. Could even look very, very similar, like the exact same style, but like maybe change up the color a little bit or something. And then we could use the other warehouse to have a automatic sugarcane farm, maybe automatic bamboo, and some like simple automatic farms like that. But yeah, just streaming a little bit here on this stuff. Gotta put all this stuff up. Oh yeah, this is where I put a lot of the. You take that. Should have used this. This is where I put the stuff I got from the broken down houses. Run this inside. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to be alerted of all the stuff that we're doing. If you'd like to become a member and get your name in the world, feel free to hit the join button down below. Appreciate all the members. Not much to say thank you, but thank you to those members. There we go. And this. I don't know if I had this linked, but if anybody does want to get a server, feel free to use the link in the description. Get 25% off your first month with Bisect Hosting. Code WIRELP at checkout. Got partnered with them recently. And yeah, I'm going to just leave it here. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. If you want to join the Wired SMP, you can go to the Discord in the description and get whitelisted for that server over there on the Discord. And enough self-promo. I will talk to you guys later.